Hi, and welcome to the video series of design patterns. In this video training, we will be learning about builder pattern. Builder pattern builds a complex object using simple objects and using a step-by-step approach. This type of design pattern comes under creational pattern, as this pattern provides one of the best ways to create an object. A builder class builds the final object step by step. This builder is independent of other objects. Let's look at the implementation. We have considered a business case of fast food restaurant where a typical meal could be a burger and a cold drink. Burger could be either a veg burger or a chicken burger and will be packed by a wrapper. Cold drink could be either a Coke or Pepsi and will be packed in a bottle. We are going to create an item interface representing food items such as burgers and cold drinks, and concrete classes implementing the item interface, and packing interface representing packaging of food items, and concrete classes implementing the packing interface, as burger would be packed in wrapper and cold drink would be packed as bottle. We then create a meal class having array list of item and a meal builder to build different types of meal objects by combining items. Builder pattern demo. Our demo class will use MealBuilder to build a meal. Now let's look at a higher level application architecture of our builder pattern. So we have an item and we have a meal and we have a meal builder. So we have a top class item, and then we have burger, then we have wrapper, we have bottle, we have cold drink, and the end product is either a veg burger, chicken burger, or either a Pepsi or a Coke. So this is the hierarchy of our builder pattern application architecture. Okay, let's start our project. So step 1 is to create an interface item representing food item and packing. So this is simply by creating two Java classes, item.java and packing.java. Let's do it. So we are going to terminal and going to projects, design patterns. Okay, Java, patterns, and here we have all the projects. So I'm going to create a new project called builder pattern, setting the permissions, builder pattern, and let's go into the builder pattern. So I'm going to use Sublime editor for creating this project. The first thing we need to do is to create item.java interface class. So item.java, and here I'm going to create the interface, public interface, and its name is item, and within this item I have a declaration of a function called name. This is just a definition. This function don't need to have a body because it is an interface. Second function we need to have is packing, and it is a type of packing object. The third one is of type float, and this is price function. So this is our item.java class. Now next interface we are going to build is packing.java. So let's do that. Sudo sublime packing.java and public interface packing. This interface only have one function of string type, and which returns the string, and its name is pack. The function is pack. So we are done with these two interfaces. So our step 1 is done. Let's move to step 2. In step 2, we will be creating concrete classes implementing the packing interface. So we have two top level interfaces, one is item and one is packing. Now we are going to create two concrete classes, one is wrapper.java and one is bottle.java. So let's create wrapper.java first. Let's save this. So we have wrapper.java, okay, wrapper.java, and public class wrapper implements packing. This is the packing interface that we just created in step 1, and this class will override the function pack, and it will return a string that is wrapper. Let's save this file. The next interface class we are going to implement is called bottle.java, and in this class we will be creating a class bottle which implements an interface called packing, and within this class we are going to override the same function that we did for wrapper.java, and this will be public string pack, and it will return bottle because it is a bottle, it is not a wrapper. So this is the main difference between wrapper.java class and bottle.java class. So we are done with step 2 as well. Next, move on to step 3. Let's create abstract classes implementing the item interface, providing default functionalities. So the first one is burger. So let's create burger.java class, burger.java, and within this class it is going to be an abstract class, burger implements item. So this class implements item interface, and it overrides a function that returns an object of type packing, and the function name is packing, and it returns new wrapper. So it returns an instance of a wrapper class, and the second function it overrides is price, float abstract float price. This is just a body. So this is our burger class, abstract class, and the second one is our ColdDrink.java class. So we are going to create ColdDrink.java, and this is also be a abstract class, and name is ColdDrink, and it also implements item interface, and it also overrides the packing function that returns an object of type return new bottle. Because it is a cold drink, it returns an instance of bottle, it doesn't return wrapper. So this is the basic difference between the two abstract classes, cold drink and burger. And the second function we are going to override is public abstract, and this is float and price. So we are done with ColdDrink.java and Burger.java. Now let's move on to step 4. Now let's create concrete classes extending burger and cold drink classes. So now I'm going to create two types of burgers. One is veg burger and the other one is chicken burger. So let's create the veg burger first. So I have vegburger.java and I'm going to declare the class veg burger, and this class extends the burger class, which is an abstract class, and I'm going to override the price function, public float price, and this function returns a float that is 24.0 f because it's a decimal value, so it's a type of float. And the second function I'm going to override is name of the product, which in this case is veg burger. So that's it for the veg burger class. Now we are going to create second type of burger, which is a chicken burger. So let's create a class called chickenburger.java and public class chicken burger extends burger class, and in this class we are going to override our first function, which is public public float price, and here we will return the price of the chicken burger, which is 50.5 cents, and it is a decimal value, so it is a float. The second thing we are going to override here is name of the chicken burger, which is obviously chicken burger. So this differentiates, these two things differentiate chicken burger and veg burger from each other. So we have the concrete classes now with the name veg burger and chicken burger. Now let's create two more classes for the bottles and the cold drinks. One is coke.java and the other one is pepsi.java. So I'm going to create coke.java, and here I'm going to create public class coke extends bottle, and here we are going to override the first function, which is the same one as the last two classes, the price function, and the price of coke is 30 cents. And the second function we are going to override is the name of the product, which is obviously coke. So we are done with the coke class. Now we are going to create another class, which is pepsi.java, and here I'm going to create Pepsi extends cold drink class. Okay, and the first function we are overriding is the price function, and the price of Pepsi is 35 cents. So there you go. And the second function we are going to override is the name of the product, that is Pepsi, and we are done with the cold drink classes as well. Now let's move on to step 5. Let's create a meal class having item objects defined above. Now it's time to create a meal class which will have a list of different items within an array. So for the meal class we are going to create a class called meal.java, and within this class we need some built-in libraries of Java. One is array list, and the other one is list, simple list. Okay, now we are going to create our class, public class meal, and here we have a private list of items equal new array list item. So this is our private items list, which is an array. Now we are going to define a function to add item to a meal. So a customer can add an item when he is creating a custom meal. So we are going to add this item into an array, items.add item, and the next thing we are going to do is to get cost of the meal being created by the customer. So here we have float cost variable, which we are resetting to 0 cents, and then we have the for loop. So we have item colon items, and here we are going to calculate the cost of each item price by getting its price using its price function, which we have declared in Pepsi, Coke, Veg Burger and Chicken Burger. So we already have defined their classes, and here we are going to return the cost. Okay, and the last function we are going to declare in the meal class is the show items function. It doesn't return anything, it just print out to the console. So we have items here, and we have the for loop. So system.out.println, this function is used to print something out to the console so the user can see the output. And here we are going to use item.name function. So we know the name of the product in the meal. The second thing we want to know is the packing item.packing.pack. So this will return the details of the packing of the meal. The last thing we need to know is the cost or the price of the item in the meal. So the price is item.price. So there we have all the items in the meal. So this is our meal function, meal class, and this was step 5. Let's move on to step 6. Let's create a MealBuilder class, the actual builder class responsible to create meal objects. This class is called MealBuilder.java. So let's create this class, MealBuilder.java. Okay, public class MealBuilder, and this class have some functions. The one of the functions that returns a meal object is prepare veg meal function. And what this function will do is it will return an object of meal. So we are going to create a new meal object. Okay, and we are going to add an item in this meal, which is an object of new veg burger. and we are going to add another item, and which is an object of Coke. So we have created a meal with a veg burger and a Coke. So this is our veg meal. The second function that I'm going to create is public meal. It also returns a meal object, but this time we have prepare non-veg meal. So within non-veg meal we have the same object, meal equals to new meal, and here what we are going to do is we are going to add item, and it is a chicken burger. Basically this is an object of the chicken burger class, and then we are going to add another item which is Pepsi. So this will have the object of the Pepsi class, and here we are going to return the meal. So this is our MealBuilder class. This was step 6. Now let's move on to step 7, which is the last step in this video tutorial. In this step we are going to create BuiderPatternDemo, which uses MealBuilder to demonstrate builder pattern. So let's create BuiderPatternDemo.java. BuiderPatternDemo.java, public class BuiderPatternDemo, and this class is going to have our main execution function, which is public static void main, and it receives arguments. And so we have the MealBuilder class, and we are going to create an object of MealBuilder class equals new MealBuilder. So we have created an object of MealBuilder class. Now we are going to create a meal which is a veg meal equals MealBuilder dot prepare veg meal. Okay, system.out.println veg meal. Okay, veg meal dot show items, and system.out.println, and we are going to print out total cost here, which is veg meal dot get cost. Okay, so what we have done here is we have created an object of veg meal by calling the MealBuilder dot prepare veg meal function, and it has returned us a veg meal, and we have stored that the pointer to that instance in the veg meal variable. Secondly, we have outputted to the console that we have created a veg meal. The third thing we have done is we have called the show items function of the veg meal instance that shows us what items has been added to the veg meal class, veg meal object. And the last thing we are going to do is we are going to print out the total cost of the veg meal. Now we are going to create a non-veg meal, and this will be done in the same manner. MealBuilder dot prepare non-veg meal, and here we are going to system.out.println to the console non-veg meal. Okay, and the third thing we are going to do is veg meal dot non-veg meal dot show items, and The last thing is system.out.println to the console total cost, and non-veg meal dot get cost. So we have our execution class which is the BuiderPatternDemo class. So we are good with it, and the last thing is to verify the output. One thing we didn't do is we didn't edit \n for adding line spaces. So okay, that's done. Let's save this, and now let's try to see how many files we have created so far. So far we have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 classes. So let's see if we can compile BuiderPatternDemo directly, and it can remove something. Okay, let's compile our classes. So we have all these classes, and let's compile our BuiderPatternDemo.java class, and it says we don't have. So we have, okay, now run BuiderPatternDemo class. Okay, it says veg burger class not found. So we have to compile our files, which is veg burger class, and then we have a non-veg burger class, then we have chicken burger class. Okay, and now if we run BuiderDemo, says Jeff Burger. Okay, so we have resolved the issue. The issue was in the wrapper class. Basically what was happening was there was a typo. It was return, it should have been returned. So I went into the wrapper class and I fixed it to return, and then I compiled my MealBuilder class, and now it's running fine. So we have our veg meal. The items are veg burger, packing is wrapper, price is 25 cents. Then we have item Coke, packing is bottle, price is 30 cents, and the total of veg burger and Coke is $55. Okay, or cents. Then we have a non-veg meal, which have a chicken burger, its price is $50. Then we have Pepsi, its price is $35. Then we have $85.5. So this is how BuiderPattern works, and it works together with different type of objects, classes and interfaces, and it basically hides and encapsulates the complexity of a bigger goal. So this is how BuiderPattern works. It can be implemented when you are working on a construction project or an architect project, or if you're building a car. So you have tires, you have engine, you have gearbox, you have seats, interior, etc., etc. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you need any help, feel free to contact me at umahmood@gmail.com. My LinkedIn address is linkedin.com/ins/umahmood, and my Twitter handle is Usman_TechWeber. See you next time with a new topic in design patterns. Thank you.